Hello there, this is another Teach Learn Regents Review video. Today we're going to again be looking at the 2013 June Trig/Algebra 2 Regents. We're going to be looking at question number 30. So the question is, find the number of possible different 10-letter arrangements using the letters of the word statistics. So this was from the probability unit, and these are high frequency questions. Most of the time you see them in the multiple choice section though, so it is pretty rare to find them in the short answer, which makes it difficult because if you don't know what to do, you obviously can't guess here, and you need to show some form of work. But if you know how to do these questions, they're very easy, and you should be happy to see them. So what you have to think is the word statistics. So I'm going to write it out, and you have to see how many letters are in the word. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 letters in a word. What that means is whenever you have a question like this, you take the total amount of letters or whatever they're giving you. Usually it's a word. So you take the total amount of letters, which is 10, and it becomes 10 factorial. What that means is it becomes factorial just indicates it's 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 and so on, all the way down to 1. So you have 10 factorial, the total number of letters in the actual word, but that is over other factorials because you have to see which letters repeat, because if you switch this T right here, which this T, the word is the same. There's no difference, but you are switching letters. So you have to take into account that there's multiple letters, that there are letters that repeat. So in this case, there are 3 T's, so it becomes 3 factorial. So this will cancel out the 3. This will cancel out the 3 times 2 times 1, because 3 factorial equals 3 times 2 times 1. So dividing that by the 10 factorial, that gets rid of part of that. And then you have to do this with all the letters that repeat. And if you look again, the S's repeat 3 times 2. 1, 2, 3. So you multiply that by 3 factorial. And then finally, you have I's right here that repeat once again. So that becomes 2 factorial. So there's 2 I's, 3 S's, 3 T's. What you're doing is canceling out all the repeating letters in the word from the 10 factorial. Because, like I said, if you switch all 3 S's in each other's places, if like the S here at the end were to go to the front and that one was coming to the back, there would be no difference in word. But you are arranging the letters in a different way. So you have to take that into account and then solve the equation. So all you have to do really is plug this into your calculator. And if you want to know how to plug in the calculator, all you do is go to the math button on the left side. You press left arrow once until you're under the probability. The probability section says PRB. You scroll down to number 4, or you can press number 4, and it will look like 4 with a dot and then exclamation point. This is the factorial button, or factorial sign. So you press 4, and that plugs it in. But first you have to press the number, so you press 10, go to the math, go to left, then press 4 in the probability for the factorial, and you divide that all by 3 factorial times 3 factorial times 2 factorial. But remember to put these into parentheses, so it does that first and then divides the 10 by all of that. Otherwise, you'll get a wrong answer. So the whole answer ends up being 10 factorial becomes 3,628,880, and 3 factorial times 3 factorial times 2 factorial becomes 72. You then divide this 3,628,800, divide it by 72, so that becomes 3, and the answer becomes 50,400 possible choices. And that's how you solve for a question when it says find the different possible number arrangement of letters using letters of a certain word. Remember to take into account of the repeats, because like I said, changing the letters around does not do anything to the actual word, but you are changing the letters. So that's why you divide the whole number of letters, in this case 10, divided by the number of repeats. So it's 3 factorial times 3 factorial times 2 factorial, and just plug in your calculator and write down the work, because you have to show works in the short answer, and get your answer. And good luck. Hopefully you find one of these questions on the Regents, because once you get the hang of them, they're extremely easy and you should be happy to see them. And again, thank you for watching. This video is brought to you by Teach